Tom Sestito's on the line right now. Sestito was the 85th overall draft pick in the 2006 NHL entry draft. He's played for several teams. Of course, we've seen him playing here when he was playing with Vancouver. And he has decided to call it a season, call it a career. Tom Sestito, good morning.
Morning. How are you guys doing?
Great. Thanks for coming on here. So, listen, hockey's a tough sport. But being the enforcer makes it even tougher, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a job that a lot of people try to do, and it takes a toll on your body. But I was happy to do that for quite some time.
Yeah, and obviously you're very, very good at it. So, what was the decision? Is it? You just get beat up, but was that it?
Yeah, I think it's, my wife's due any day now with our second child, and, I had a deal out west, and it was whether or not, to take the family out west or not, or just call it a career. And I think it's, having two young kids now, I think it's, I think it was just time to be more of a family guy than travel across the country again.
You received quite a bit of notoriety. This was a couple of years ago when Keith Olbermann was doing his worst person in the world. He called you a
speaking of the worst person in the world.
Yeah, he called you a boxing hobo on skates, talentless thug, a goon with limited hockey talents. You were a guy. You describe what your role was as far as hockey goes, and what you saw your role, I guess, on the team. I mean, you were a guy who would throw down with really anybody.
And feel free to give your opinion on Olbermann if you'd like.
Please.
You know what? I mean, he gave me some publicity. So
yeah,
I'll thank him for that.
Yeah.
Although your sister came to your defense pretty well too, if I remember.
Yeah, she did. She's she's a little smart, witty girl. So I had to thank her for that.
Yeah.
My job, it's a lot of people in the media right now, they're not a fan of it, but there's plenty of players that thank me, including Sidney Crosby. I think he's going to go down as the best player to ever play the game. I know that's up for debate, but when you get the respect from guys like that in your room, it means a lot. So I was happy to do it. I mean, it's a tough job. You don't win every fight, but it's basically you're a deterrent out there. I know that's up for debate whether it stirs up more for those guys or if it helps out. But all those guys, they all believe it, and just like when I was playing, if the other team didn't have anybody that could do anything, it was a free game for me. I could run around and do whatever I wanted.
How about that?
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, but people who don't pay attention to hockey, they need to realize that it is an important part of game strategy. Like coaches rely on it, other players rely on it.
It's part of the game.
There's a movie that came out. I don't know if you guys know, but it's called Ice Guardians. It's on Netflix. Yeah, I encourage people to watch it. It's about the enforcer role, and it has everybody from Lemieux to Wayne Gretzky on there giving interviews about it.
Yeah.
It's eye-opening for sure.
I want to do this quickly, Tom, if we could. Every day, the Hobeika Law Firm, we give away a chance at cash every morning. And it's $100 every day, except for Thursdays. It's $500. Today being Friday, it's $100. So $100 on the line. And I have Dan and Utica standing by, and it just so happens the question might have something to do with you, Tom. So...
Great. I hope I know the answer.
Yeah, well, you won't have
to. We're not going to give you the money if you do, though. So.
If you don't get this answer, I'll be like, Tom, it's time to retire. You're absolutely right. Yeah. All right. So, Dan, good morning in Utica.
Good morning.
All right. You ready to go, Daniel?
So I'm getting help with this question?
You could phone a friend, I guess, but I'll tell you the rules on that.
Seconds.
If you can't get it on your own, you can ask Tom for help. And that would allow you to win the $25 gift card at the 72 Tavern and Grill over at the Adirondack Bank Center, if you can't get it. But you should be able to get it because the answer is coming. My clue is the answer is coming to Clinton. That's all I'm saying. Okay, here we go with a question for you. You'll have 7 seconds to answer it. Tom Sestito's first NHL game was with what team? Ready, go.
The Clinton Warriors.
Oh,
the
Oh,
NHL.
boy.
Oh, whoa.
Did Tom just say, "Oh boy"?
That was good.
You know what it is? It's the pressure. It's the pressure of that timer.
I was like thinking maybe I was thinking this earlier his career like in school.
Well, we're thinking NHL. So do you think you would know that? What NHL team did he first play for?
The Devils.
It was not New Jersey. The answer was Tom. Do you know the answer? We're just testing you now.
Yeah, I think I know this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
The old Blue Jackets, Columbus Blue Jackets.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
That's right. And
There
Bill
it is.
gave the hint because the
I
big
did.
Hockeyville game's coming up.
That Hockeyville game that's going to be happening is the Sabres.
Yeah, and we've got ticket details on our website about how to
Check
get
that
them.
out. All right, Dan, we're going to give you, sit tight, we're going to give you a $25 gift card, even though we shouldn't, to the 72 Tavern and Grill. It's awesome. You'll love it over there. The food's great. The atmosphere's cool. Dan and Utica, thanks so much, all right?
Great.
Okay. Tom, it's, I don't know what happens. I think you get nervous. With that 7 seconds ticking in the background, people get nervous.
I mean, I was nervous. I didn't even know if I was going to know the question.
Anyway, listen, we want to congratulate you on a great career. And any idea what you're going to do? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I got a few things lined up. I'm not really sure. I'm taking my time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to spend it with my family for now, and then who knows? I kind of want to get into coaching in a couple of years, I guess. So we'll see what road that takes.
Well, enjoy
Tom
retirement.
Sestito, and enjoy the birthing process. Good luck, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate
Congrats, man.
Got one on the way.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. guys.
Okay, all right.
You know, Tom
Tom
played
Sestito.
10 games with the Comets and did score a goal with the Utica Comets a couple
Yep.
years ago.
Pretty cool.